Hey everybody, I wanted to spend a few minutes just talking about the small groups observation presentation assignment that you're going to be doing for this class. This is an individual assignment, despite, the confusing name, small group, whatever. It's just you as an individual. You are observing a small group though. So let's chat just for a minute about what that looks like and what you're going to be doing. First of all, you need to observe a group meeting. You want to be sure you get and this should be a group that you're not a part of. Be sure you get permission. Of course, you want to talk to people in advance about, is it okay if I observe your meeting? And understanding that this information is going to be confidential. It's not going to be something that we broadcast across the universe or whatever. And you're not looking to make anybody look bad or anything like that. You're just looking to observe the group process, but you absolutely want to get permission to sit in on a group meeting, something you're not a part of, so that you can observe a group objectively as possible and see what that group looks like when they are in operation in a meeting. And so you're going to observe this group meeting. Then you're going to assemble your observations and your conclusions. So during this meeting, you're going to be looking at a variety of things like what roles do you see represented in this group? What kind of norms did you observe as you watch this group? What kind of norms did you see in operation within this group? What observations can you make regarding the power dynamics of that group? Those types of things, conflict you're going to assess, and just your overall impressions, all that kind of stuff. You're going to observe all of that and assemble all of that while you're observing them, and then think about it afterwards. Assemble your observations and your conclusions, and you'll find details on, what you should be looking for and questions you may want to ask yourself during the meeting and after the meeting and so forth. You'll find all that in the assignment area. So I'm not going to, list those off specifically here, but be sure you spend some time thinking about and reflecting on, okay, what are the observations that I noted? What conclusions can I draw from that about the effectiveness in the group, or suggestions that I might make as to how they might do things differently? Those types of things. Those are the kinds of questions that you're going to want to consider in this process and answer then as part of your presentation. Speaking of which, after you've had some time to think and reflect on these things, you will record and submit a 6 to 8 minute presentation on your observations, basically going through, this is what I observed, this is what I noted, this is what my overall impressions were, these are some of the things that they can improve, and as well as the things that they did well in this group. So you're just going to assemble all this into a 6 to 8 minute recorded presentation. So you're going to need to find a way to record that. There are a variety of ways you can do that. You can use PowerPoint has an option to record yourself. You can use a program like ScreenPal. There's free programs like that are out there that allow you to both record yourself and show your screen at the same time. So when you put together your PowerPoint or whatever, you can be on screen as well if you wish. So just look at some of those options and let me know if you need help with any of the technical side of things. Don't let that be the hang up, but we do want you to put together your best 6 to 8 minute presentation on your observations. And then we're going to view those and comment on those. We're going to share those with the class, and comment on those. You're not required to share what group you're observing. Again, we want to keep that confidential if needed. And so I don't want to violate anybody's trust or so we're not looking to bash anybody anyway. We're just looking to observe as objectively as possible this group so that you can kind of see what things you can note as an outsider and see what things you can pick up on and see it work within this group, and then demonstrate your presentation skills for the class as well. So we can look at that and share those. Okay. If you have questions about this or any of the other assignments, obviously you can feel free to let me know. I'm happy to be of any assistance that I can as we're working on these things. In the meantime, I really look forward to seeing your observations and hearing what you have to share with the class about your participation, or not participation in, but your observations of a small group.